They called themselves the Extreme Team, and they will ski just about anything. Tonight, Jennifer Montana meets up with these guys in Squaw Valley.
Yeah, Rob, I'm gonna ski this sheet right down here. The snow looks pretty soft.
These three skiers are in a class by themselves. Kevin Andrews, Robbie Huntoon, and Tom Day are sponsored by North Face and ski together as the Extreme Team. Extreme is the word for the daring skiing of this trio. Their playground today is a spot called the Pocket at the summit of Squaw Valley. It's not serviced by lifts, and steep doesn't describe it. It's a cliff. Apparently, just skiing isn't enough fun for some people. Robbie, Tom, and Kevin crave the thrill and the rush that comes with teasing the limits of their abilities. The Extreme Team is hooked on the rapture of the steep.
Yeah, I think so. And that's why we do it. I mean, for me, it's a little bit pushing it a little bit. You get that adrenaline flow that you don't get in day-to-day skiing. And you need it to keep yourself interested.
It's like a Frenchman said once, when you get bored with life, you gotta go risk it.
Believe it or not, the Extreme Team stays in control when they ski, and they won't jump into something beyond their experience or abilities. Still, there are plenty of risks in skiing steep chutes and jumping rocky cliffs. But the extreme skiers shun talk about their injuries.
Not too bad yet. I don't like talking about that.
Fear doesn't seem to play a part with these guys. Are they truly fearless or simply numb to reality?
Shine it, man.
Well, for me, fear is where I quit. You know, I'm not going to do something that I'm afraid of. I'll do something that I have a lot of respect for, but I want to have confidence that I can do it. If I'm scared, I'm going to do it. I just go somewhere else, do something else. You know, like we were talking, about risking life. We don't really risk our life, and I don't think there's ever a situation where I've put my life in danger or thought I was going to get hurt. I just wouldn't do it.
That's not to say they never make mistakes. Robbie may have forgotten plunging down the inside of a volcano for the Warren Miller film, White Winter Heat. The chute nearly became his last run when it collapsed into a roaring avalanche.
The whole thing fractured. It was a pretty big avalanche. It just took me right with it. I don't even remember what was going on, but I was just rolling around, tumbling, and in the end, I was very lucky. I came out of it, and all the snow just dissipated all over the place, instead of accumulating and getting bigger and bigger, as an avalanche usually does. And I think if that had happened, I probably would have died. It was definitely scary.
Even novice skiers push themselves, going a little faster, handling steeper runs and bigger moguls. Tom Day, Robbie Huntoon, and Kevin Andrews just push harder, taking the freedom of skiing to the extreme.
That's one good thing about skiing, I think, is when you're actually moving, there's nothing else in life you're thinking about, except you're concentrating so heavily on what you're doing. And it's such a good source of freedom. It's a good escape from reality.